Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish this piece of Mookaite. I wasn't going to, but see if we can make something simple out of it. And this is going to be the last point before I take off. Alright. Still using the new indirect stick, which is essentially the same stick, it just a little shorter, different handle on it. It's all the only difference for the most part. And it seems to be just as effective. Given no thought, as usual, as to what this point's going to be. Ooh, that's a crack. Well, it fell off. The crack fell off. And it's got a hole right here, so. I'm gonna have to be easy with this thing. But you gotta be easy with all heat treated mook. I don't care what it is. And it appears that my thing needs some more shaping. I just started the general shape when I made it. I like it to be rounded and domed. I don't like putting a goofy bird's mouth thing on it. I know some people like that a lot. And I'm not knocking it if that's what you're doing. I'm just not for me. Taking the time to hook that thing in there and whatever it is you guys do. I think I'm about to go to pressure. If I don't break it. You might be wondering what's happening to my braces, because I always nap braces and I haven't the last few videos. What's happened is that my flare-up has subsided some, and yeah, carpal tunnel has flare-ups depending on what you're doing. And wearing those braces and your wrist not bending at all can help those go away. The severe symptoms of it to go away. And I do wear them. They just get so much in the way when I'm napping. I still have to wear them sometimes when I'm napping, but they really get in the way. And I can use them more in the shop, and I wear them at night when I'm sleeping, and that seems to be enough. And honestly, I kind of need a break out of them once in a while. I start to get pretty irritating, and holy moly. This thing's leaving a lot to be desired. And get the issue stick and send some flakes in there. Messing with it. They're not liking a hand flaker at all. Just not sending the flakes in there far enough with it. So that hole kind of worries me. Well, we just napped the hole out. It's not uncommon to have holes in Mookaite. That was formed when the rock was formed, because it's a mudstone. It's not uncommon to bust into a rock and have it, or into a big boulder of Mookaite and have it look like a we're getting small quick, and have it look like boiled mud inside. Looks solid as could be on the outside, and just a big bubbly bunch of mud on the inside. Literally looks like bubbles, rock bubbles. I already know what I'm going to make out of this. If I don't break it here in the next few minutes. It's already got the shape. Sharpen this dude up. And extend it out. Because believe it or not, this thing's not far from being done. I just wanted to do a down and dirty point, and that's exactly what I'm doing because I'm out of time. done past my allotted time I said I was going to be out here, so they ain't going to hold the plane for me tomorrow, so funny how that works. Yep, down and dirty. Almost done. That's just about done, believe it or not. You're like, that don't look done. Well, it may not look like it, but they're pretty much done whenever you say they're done. And I'm saying this one's just about done. And we gotta regularize the edge and a little bit, clean it up, of course, and make sure it ain't all cattywampus, but and yes, that's a word, cattywampus. Not within a dictionary or not, but I'll have to look that up. Maybe it is in the dictionary. So the biggest problem I got right here is this piece right here. That little ridge right there that I really don't like. It's fine on the other side, but that side right there, it's a little bit high, thick. All right, come on, baby. Alright, we knocked that ridge down pretty good. I lost some width on my tip, and it threw my tip off sideways, but I don't even know how much that you could even see. Out here shooting all these videos and in such a hurry that I'm not sure how the video's doing. I'll be right back. I don't normally use steel, but I am going to use steel right now, because I am tired of fixing that copper. I put all the steel away a while ago, but I'm starting to think about bringing some of it back. I'm having a really hard time getting this edge to thin. I sure like the grippiness of copper though. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Although that ain't gripping so well, is it? Be right back. Okay, so I got the caveman book, and what we're building here is we're building a hell gap, and that's the hell gap right there, and it's just fatter on one end than the other. It's got a stem on the bottom of it. Let's see what it says about them. A medium to large size narrow long stem point with weak tapered shoulders. Base can be concave, convex, or straight. The basal area is usually ground. Can easily be confused with Rio Grande points found in southern Colorado, southward through New Mexico. Note all points with stars are from the same Hell Gap cultural campsite. So I'm not exactly sure. But the name's cool, so I think that's why I like it. And that's about right there. So we're good. I'm going to clean up the edge and we're going to call this point good. They're, of course, we're not, and this, in case you're wondering, this is the caveman book. Anyways, I know these last couple of videos kind of been rushed. I just was trying to get some content before I left, and we'll see how the videos are, but that might not have been the best idea, I guess, to rush through a bunch and kind of take away from the format that have had, which I think is just kind of go with the flow. And that's the channel motto, go with the flow. It wasn't before, but it is as of right now. Just go with the flow. Which I think is my motto in life. Now, if you ask my wife and kids that, they wouldn't say that. They'd probably tell you I'm uptight. High strung. I spent the whole first part of my life being high strung and high stress. And I try not to do that anymore. It's actually a curse to be born that high strung. Just I didn't look to see if there's any serrations. I'm just putting some real fine serrations on here, and I'm not going to do anything down here. In fact, I'm going to grind the bottom so where it would be afted. So got everyone and their brother wanting to buy those that last Flint Ridge, or last two Flint Ridge, the one with the little Flint Ridge one, and I did a little brother to it, and it's always the ones you want to keep that everyone's jumping over themselves to buy, you know. But I like to hold on to them for a while. I don't need the income, so I mean, I'm like everyone else, I need income, but not bad enough to sell a point like that I just want to hold on to. And they're both in my keeper case, so I learned a lesson at a nap-in, trying to buy points out of someone's keeper case. You want points out of someone's keeper case, you better be willing to spend some money because they're not just giving them up. I also couldn't afford $100 an inch either, but which is what the price that a couple of them put on them. They were willing to sell them, but they were $100 an inch, and the ones I was wanting weren't little. So Anyways, that's what we're going to do to that. It's done. It's Mookaite. It's got a little thing right here. I could knock that off there, I'm sure of it, but I'm not going to. It'll throw the symmetry all off, and I'll try and pick those off a little bit, smooth it out, but for the most part, that's it. Little hell gap. All right, you guys hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you when I'm back from New Orleans in a couple weeks. You'll be getting videos, maybe not every day, but you'll be getting videos between now and then. But you'll know that because by the time you see this, I'll be back. All right, hit that like and subscribe button, and if you've already subscribed, I truly appreciate it. And the rest of you that haven't subscribed, what's wrong with you? No, really, you should subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And y'all have a great night, great evening, morning, whatever it is where you're watching this right now, and keep napping.